So I just got home from a first date with this guy and we kissed. He kissed me and it was good. It was really good. But I could tell he was getting a little bit like pushy, like sexually, and I like shut it down like right away because I'm not doing that on the first date. So after we kissed, we made out a little bit. I just straight up asked him, I was like, oh, like, are you just like looking for a hookup? Like, just straight to it. Like, I don't waste no time at this point. At my big old age of 31, I don't waste any time.
It's a sad day when the guy who always has a flames emoji for you, who always has a when we hanging, when that guy gets a girlfriend, you're always kind of like, oh.
I don't know if there's any other girls out there like this, but my type is not what I get.
I haven't texted anybody back in like 48 hours. Some guy sent me $50 today and said, you should text me back. I like that. I love that energy. That is a smart man. And it's a shame that I won't be able to text him back.
Am I the only girl that struggle with like super nice guys? Like, I don't want a mean ass guy, but am I the only person that gets like kind of aggravated when a guy is just like overly nice? What is that? Like, is that trauma? Is that toxic? What is that feeling when a guy is really nice to you?
What's good, guys? It's your boy Josten J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right. If she rejects you but still flirts with you, walk away from her. We got action. Let's cook.
Why they can't just be like good and like help a girl out of like the goodness of their heart without like assuming something's gonna happen romantically between them. Okay, long story short, I literally have no one, so I asked a guy for help. Okay, just helping move something from point A to point B, and it's like he assumed that like we were gonna get together. Like, what? And he's saying that he was like blindsided, all these things, and I'm like, dude, I literally thought you were doing this out of the goodness of your heart to help me. I'm like, why are you creating this image of me in your mind of like how something was gonna play out? Because he's like, you literally just told me that we need to see other people. I'm sorry, what? How are we seeing other people whenever we weren't even a thing? Oh my god, I literally am like baffled right now, and yeah.
She's lying about her story. Just want everybody to understand that she's lying about her story. If you're well versed in womanese, you understand that women leave out certain things and it's up to you to decode that. She is lying. She flirted with him and it was something. It was going somewhere. And then as soon as bro was trying to make his intentions more clear, she pulled back. She took it away. At the same time wanting his help. We should see other people. Like, that just means I'm letting you down easy. Why would he say that she said that? She's trying to act like I never said that to you. She's leaving out all of this. But the thing is, she's rejecting him, still wants to keep him around. When they flirt with you and you go to make things happen with them, really try to make it happen, that's when they're like, wait a minute, don't really feel you like that. They're hoping that you don't do that. They're hoping that you remain passive. So then they can use you, i.e. she needed him to help her. Bro realized what's going on is he's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Because I'm not a sucker.
Dating is so boring these days. I don't want to get to know you. I'm so sorry. I just can't. I can't do it. Like, I need to be obsessed with you from the beginning, and if it's not the case, then it's just not the case. I don't know.
Remember a little video that I did, I think 2 years ago, with the exact title, Why Women Don't Really Want to Get to Know You? They don't. They don't want to get to know you. They don't want to build rapport. They don't want to be friends, even though they say, the best relationships start as friends first, and he can grow on you and all of this. It's lies. It's lies. If it's not there and it doesn't click, it's not there and it doesn't click. A woman could take one look at you and think, okay, yeah, he could get it. Now you open up your mouth and your actions match your look. Yeah, all systems go. You start acting like a sucker, a simp, and all of this other stuff. No, she don't see you as attractive. And this is not all women. Maybe some women you can grow on, but for the majority, no. Try to tell you guys this. So when you waste your time, right, a woman can flirt with you. She can make it seem like she's into you. And then she can do something that rejects you blatantly. And you think, well, maybe she just needs time. Well, maybe I can win her over. Well, maybe she's getting over her ex. Well, maybe she's not ready to be in a relationship. Or maybe there's past trauma there. Or maybe blah, 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 blah. She don't like you. She doesn't like you. Let's get the next one.
I just want to say this one thing and one thing only. I know half of y'all guys that be in my DM just got paid. It's Friday. So you know what? It's Friday. Take me out on a date, please. And thank you.
This is why women will flirt with you in the DM. This is why they will flirt with you in the DM, but then disappear. Hey, babe. Thanks, babe. Oh, hey, love. Thanks, love. Hearting your stuff. Watching your stories constantly. That's it. Keep tabs on you. Flirt with you. They don't really want to make things happen with you. A lot of guys go through this and it frustrates them. A woman will follow them, or they'll follow a woman and then they'll get a follow back. There's attention being given both ways. They go to make something happen, or they can see a woman in person, get her Instagram. They think something's going to work out and it doesn't, but she gives attention, goes away. Gives attention, disappears. Yes, brother, because whenever she wants something from you, it won't be weird because there was already communication right there. You already touched base. So if she needs something, reaches out to ask for something, help or whatever, it's not going to look like it's weird because she's already interacted with you. But when you go to plan a date or make things happen, she's not interacting with you or giving you the runaround and giving you excuses. I know you guys got paid. It's Friday. Y'all need to take me out on dates. Suckers, losers. This is how they look at it. Real men don't follow a bunch of women and give them attention and shower them with stuff and wait for their turn. That's not how things go, because women look at those guys like losers. As losers, you're a loser, a useful idiot. Let's get the next one.
I just got done hanging out with a guy friend for the first time where we both unanimously decided that we will no longer be friends. In my previous video, you'll know that I already don't believe in having guy friends. They sealed the deal for me. Smell this. I'm sure a lot of people will be heated about why we are actually not going to be friends. I guess you'll have to let me know in the comment section. Originally supposed to do a group game night and everybody bailed, so we were just going to go do a game night ourselves. I then asked him if he wanted to go run some errands with me instead. We go. We do the errand stuff. Of course, it's my errands, so I'm really the only one buying anything. I don't get that much stuff, but I've got a good enough size bag and had walked about 20 minutes to the store, so we have to walk about 20 minutes back. The bag is kind of heavy. This dude, he's a big, muscular dude. I'm not exactly like a big, muscular woman. And I just said, can you please carry this? Oh, this is where a lot of people are going to be divided and be like, well, of course it's your bag, why would he carry it? It's fair enough. And that was exactly his reasoning. For me, it immediately killed the mood because I wasn't looking at this as an expectation that he had to do it. I asked because we are trying to be friends and he's stronger than I am. When we were talking it out, he said, oh, I would do that for a girlfriend, but I wouldn't do that for just anyone. I would do that for someone special. I don't understand the concept of doing nice things for people only in a particular situation. The fact that he said, what were you going to give me in return, is a really weird question to pose on someone when you've just met them. His other answer was that he just didn't want to be taken advantage of, to which I said, you would feel taken advantage of because you would carry someone's bag? Well, you know, some girls are like that. They want you to carry their stuff. They want you to buy stuff for them. But this is getting even more confusing for me because I didn't ask you to buy anything. I simply just asked if you could carry this for me. What was also really hurtful about that is immediately he was thinking tit for tat when friendships shouldn't be founded off of that. Yes, I did ask for something early on. You also have the right to ask for something that you find is equally reciprocal, as equally rewarding for you. Why not just give that an opportunity first before jumping to the conclusion that this person is going to use you or take advantage of you? Like, why would you even attempt to be friends with that person in the first place? Shouldn't we be starting off with some foundation of trust, some foundation of faith that You like this person enough to spend some time with them, so why not give them the benefit of the doubt? Now we're walking back and it's actually raining and I'm carrying this big ass bag on my arm in the rain with this masculine man who's holding an umbrella, and I'm just upset at the whole picture of this all. By the time I got home, I'm not in the mood to go to this game night. He is a wonderful person. I could never say anything bad about him as far as I know, but this just further supported the belief of mine that I have of no guy friends.
See, it killed the mood because bro wasn't going for being used. I don't believe for a second her story. Once again, you have to be able to decode womanese. And I've been a bullshitter before in my life. I could tell somebody a story, leave out most of the truth, and somebody by the end of the story is like, wow, yo, that's crazy. All of that happened. None of it happened. Maybe a quarter of it happened. So I understand this very well. Bro wasn't going for it. She tried to nudge him into the friend zone. She described him as masculine. No, bro wanted to spend time with her and then it lead into the game night. Why would he chill with you? It was supposed to be a group activity. All of a sudden they all canceled or bailed or whatever, right? Now he still wants to spend time with you and play games. Bro didn't want to be her friend. He did not. She was trying to use him. Can you carry my bag? No, I'm not carrying your bag. That's for somebody that I'm with. I keep trying to say this in these videos, and I don't think people understand, right? Women are never going to understand that men do things for women that are for them, not just whatever. The moment you showed him that you're not interested like that, that's when he's like, nah, I'm good. Because if he really wanted to be your friend, he would have just carried the bag. He would have carried the bag. The fact that he didn't carry the bag lets you know that he wasn't trying to be friends with her. Right there. See, when you slow it down, this is why I always say intelligent men, they have a problem with it, because I don't need to be there and I understand everything. Let's slow it down. If he was really interested in being friends with her, why wouldn't he just carry the bag? That's things that friends do for each other. That's a thing that a friend would do for another friend. He didn't have any interest in being friends with her. She flirted with him a little bit. He got the vibe that, okay, I can push through this. I can make something happen. She did something in there when they were hanging out together that let him know, damn, she don't see me like that. Damn, she don't want me like that. Oh, she's playing games. Dude said, I'm not going to make a fuss about it. I'm going to get out of this situation. They probably came in the same car. I'm going to kindly drop her off or whatever, be done with this situation. And that's all it is. She did something within that interaction that let him know she doesn't like me like that. I'm not carrying no bag for you. She couldn't use him. Smart to walk away. Let's get the next one.
When I was 25, I went up to a man and said, I think we should sleep together. That's something we should probably do. And he said, okay, and we continued to do that. And then we dated. The other day, I was talking to a man that I think is kind of cute, and mid-sentence, I turned around. I left the conversation. We made eye contact too long. I then muted him on all platforms, and the next time I saw him, I ignored him the entire time, and when he did ask me a question, I left the establishment, walked out. Mid-question. So if you're seeing this, know I'm in love with you.
This clip perfectly sums up why I tell you guys, it's not your problem. This is why it's in your best interest to walk away. When a woman rejects you and flirts with you, or flirts with you, then rejects you to come back around and flirt again, it's not your problem. See, this woman in the clip needs a psychiatrist. Something very wrong with her. Very wrong with her. And a lot of them will do this. And you peep in there, she's like, she likes him or she finds him attractive or whatever. For whatever reason, right? When a woman rejects you, it's not the end of the world. And she could be rejecting you for a bunch of things. What it's coming off as is she's got other things going on in her life. She might find this guy kind of cute or whatever, or attractive, but she's not ready to make a move in that direction, in his direction. That's fine. She doesn't have to. But as a man, guys will stick around and try to decode this and figure this out and try to raise attraction. No, that's not what you do. It's not what you do. Because see, when you do that, now you become less attractive, because she says she found him kind of cute or whatever. And if you take that bait and you chase after her, well, all of a sudden, see, if she had interest in you, all of a sudden it'll go out the window. That little interest or the high interest that you think she would have will go out the window, because now you start acting different. With women, this is going to happen a lot, right? They'll flirt with you, reject you, or you make a move first. They'll reject that and then keep flirting with you and then try to nudge you into the friend zone, try to keep you around, save you for later. And I tell guys, don't deal with it, because a lot of men think that they can raise a woman's interest when it's either she's interested or she isn't. When you try to raise her interest, you let yourself down, right? Because you think it's going to work. And when it doesn't, you end up frustrated. Now you think that there's something wrong with you. See, this is why rejection stings when you don't just accept it and move on. You start thinking all these things. She rejected me. I'm ugly. She doesn't find me attractive. There's something wrong with me. That's not the case at all. In this clip, she said she found him kind of attractive and or whatever. If you see this, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, it's none of your business at that point. She could be rejecting you because she's intimidated. She could be rejecting you because she just got her heart broken. She can be rejecting you because she thinks you're a ladies' man, you're a player, you're going to do the same thing the last guy did. She can be rejecting you because you remind her of the last guy that she fell for or the last guy that she was sexually attracted to. And this has been happening time and time again to her. And now it's just, unfortunately for you, you're the guy that she's attracted to that she rejects rather than the other guys that she didn't. There's a bunch of different reasons. There's a bunch of different reasons. Never get down on yourself, bro. Never get down on yourself, because it's always going to happen. You're going to get rejected. But the thing is, when women come back around and flirt with you, a lot of guys, they like that. They're like, I can conquer this. No, bro. No. Don't try to do that. Respect yourself. Because best believe it's in a woman's hardwiring to reject you and then try to be jokey and kiki kaka with you and talk to you again. It's not like she's going to reject you and then be like, hey, keep it pushing. When a woman knows that you like her, in a lot of situations, in a lot of instances and scenarios, women are going to push the envelope because they know it gets under your skin. A lot of guys ask me that. Well, if she rejected me, why does she keep doing all of this stuff? Because she knows how much you like her, bro. She knows how much you like her by everything you were doing before you made the move, everything you were doing while you made the move, and everything that you do after you make the move. She knows that it bothers you, and that's why she continues to do all this goofy stuff. But once again, it's not your problem. Just respect yourself. So this was If She Rejects You and Still Flirts With You. Walk away from her. Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy Josten J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
You're free to move on and find whoever you want, but we want to keep you around as our friend.
I'm free to move on and find whoever I want, but you would rather me continue to invest in this friendship. You know I like you. You know I want to be with you. And you want me to invest myself as a friend deeply, support you emotionally, validate you, remind you that you're beautiful, so I can keep one foot out the door in all my relationships and stay attached to you, possibly hope for things to change. And when they don't, or if I get upset or you move on to somebody you actually want to be with, you have the perfect alibi and say, we were just friends. Got it.